Hi friends, it's Miss Kelly, and I have not been putting a lot of books up on my YouTube page because I've been super busy with work. So it was the last day of school yesterday, so I'm hoping to add a lot more books to my YouTube page. You might be getting a summer look too from Miss Kelly because I wear a lot of ponytails in the summer. So today I'm going to read one of my favorite books about a dog that I love, and my children love this book too. It's by one of my favorite authors, Rosemary Wells, but she didn't illustrate this book. Susan Jeffers illustrated this book, and this little dog's called McDuff. And she's written maybe 3 books about McDuff, but if you want, if your libraries are open, you might want to check some of her books out at the library this summer. We have great libraries around where I live and teach. This is McDuff Comes Home. And this little dog, this type of dog is called a West Highland White Terrier. I have some friends who have this kind of dog. So you can see on the cover of this book that McDuff looks like he's running. And what is he running through? Have you ever heard of something called a flower bed? Sometimes we call them flower gardens, but it's where you plant flowers. Would it be a good thing to have a dog run through your beautiful flowers? These are zinnias too. So, I don't know, maybe McDuff is in trouble. That would be my prediction. Here we go. Ooh, I like these illustrations. I like the roofs of the houses. This book is pretty old. It's kind of fallen apart. McDuff's corner of the garden was just under the kitchen, where he could hear the voices of people he loved. There McDuff relaxed and breathed in all the wonderful smells that escaped from the window. A snappy smell of Fred's frying sausages, the velvety smell of Lucy's vanilla rice pudding. Sounds yummy. One day, the window was closed. There was nothing to smell or hear. I wonder, this is a new sound for wonder. I wonder if he is getting bored. Suddenly, McDuff saw something move in the neighbor's garden. What is moving? It was a fat rabbit. I bet you have a prediction right now. Zoom went the rabbit through the zinnias. McDuff squeezed through the fence after it. Her collar and tag caught on the fence. Snap went his collar, and it fell off behind him. Uh-oh. What do dogs need? Why do dogs need collars? The rabbit zigzagged over the neighbor's lawn and whizzed around the street. McDuff zigzagged and whizzed too. Over hills and streets and flower beds, the rabbit scurried and skedaddled, with McDuff right on his tail until it found a hole and shot in. McDuff could not follow. McDuff was so tired from chasing the rabbit that he lay down in someone's vegetable garden and fell asleep. Can you tell what vegetable is growing in that garden? Those are eggplants. Have you ever tried an eggplant? Can you make a personal connection? I see some more vegetables. When McDuff woke up, he looked around. He could not see his kitchen window. He could not smell sausages or vanilla rice pudding. He could not hear any voices he knew. Oh no. What do you think McDuff is? Do you think he's lost? Mrs. Higgins came out to weed her garden. "Who's that under my eggplants?" she asked. Mrs. Higgins looked for McDuff's collar and tag and could not find him. "We will go to the police station," she said, "and see if anyone is there to pick you up." Aw. It's good he found a nice lady. Oh, look. She rides a motorcycle with a sidecar. That was surprising to me. Mrs. Higgins drove McDuff up Main Street and down Pine Road and over the bridge to Oak Lane. Suddenly, McDuff smelled vanilla rice pudding. "Woof," said McDuff. Mrs. Higgins turned left. Then McDuff heard someone he loved calling his name. "Woof," said McDuff. She turned right. Is McDuff giving her directions? That is amazing. Then he saw his own house at number 7 Elm Road. Lucy and Fred were calling for him. "Woof, woof," he said, and Mrs. Higgins stopped. "His collar is gone," said Lucy. "How did you know where to bring him?" "I guess I understand dog language." I'm having a wonder. I wonder if Mrs. Higgins has a dog, or maybe she's had dogs before. Everyone was hungry. Lucy made some apple pie and sandwiches. Ooh. Fred gave McDuff his favorite treat, a small dish of vanilla rice pudding with sausage sliced on top. Did you love that book? I love dogs. I love books. I love happy endings. So that was a perfect book for me. And I'm thinking of some of my special friends who love dogs too, especially a special friend named Lily who has 2 dogs. They're not West Highland White Terriers. They're great big huskies. So I love you and I hope you enjoyed this story. See you soon.